and they be like, stay away from the seniors if you're a freshman. Do what you gotta do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, don't mess with them. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Marianoarmani, and I'm back with another video. So if you haven't read the title, this video is gonna be tips for going back to school. I know currently the day is August 9th. Some people might already went back to school, some probably haven't. But either if you have went back to school or haven't went back to school, these tips can help you through all of the year. So you still can watch the video. So let's get into it. My first tip, and this video really for like the middle and high school era, because I say these tips would be applied for that. But my first tip is be organized. Being organized will help you 10 times be successful in school. Being organized, keep your stuff in binders, keep your stuff in your locker, any of that type of stuff. Just be organized in it. My second tip is don't be loud in the morning. You will have people that will literally hate you just because of that. Being loud, like, it's already early, everybody gotta be at school. Don't be the girl or boy known that you being loud. You with a crowd of people, always loud in the gym or at the cafeteria. Don't be that loud person and be like, oh, you're that loud person. You don't wanna be that person. You don't wanna have that label in school, because you gonna get that label quickly if you do that every time somebody see you. You loud in the hallways, you loud. People do not like that. My third tip is make sure to take the right classes, and this is important for freshmen. When you make your schedule, make sure you're in the right classes. You want to be in the classes that most important early, so you won't be a senior and have to take these classes. Because counselors, they would try to make it sound they care so much about putting you in the right classes, but they would have you in the wrong classes. And you have to take the class like when you're junior or senior year. And who want to do that? You're gonna be in there with a bunch of freshmen, so you don't want to do that. So when you're a freshman, make sure you're taking the right classes, make sure you have the right schedule, because if not, it's gonna just backfire on you in the long run. So you don't want that. Take the right classes. My fourth tip is don't take a class just because your friends or your girlfriend or boyfriend is taking it. Take the class that will help you, or that you really need, or that you know that you will fit well in. Like, what I'm saying is, don't go take gym if you know you don't want to run or walk or do exercise every day just because your friend in there, because you're not going to enjoy it. Or don't go take a real advanced class if you know you can't keep up with the material in there. You're just gonna fall behind and fail the class most likely. So take classes that you really need, or that you really want to take and are passionate about, because that's the way to enjoy school. My fifth tip is go to everything. Go to the dances, go to prom, go to the football games. Try to do everything. Try to go to everything. Me personally, I be trying to go to everything. I don't really like going to football games, but I try to go to stuff just to make memories, because it's my last couple years too. I've become an adult, so do everything. Go to everything. My biggest tip is try to stay out of trouble. When you get to high school and you get in trouble and being an ISS can spend it, it becomes embarrassing, because you're like so older now. You're not in elementary school, you're not really in middle school anymore. So getting in trouble every day in school, is gonna get embarrassing. You're gonna be labeled as that kid that always get in trouble, always in ISS, or not always, you're not gonna be in class because you're gonna be suspended or in ISS. Just try to do the right thing at least. Seventh tip is don't be scared to ask for help. If you really need help, don't be scared to ask the teacher for help, or ask the office, or ask anybody in your school, like a teacher or a counselor, or anybody for help, because you should want to be successful yourself, and you don't want to sit in the class and be ashamed that you need help. Go ask for help. My eighth tip is record everything, make memories so you can look back 5 years from now and look back in your Snapchat memory or camera roll and see, dang, we did this, we did that. Record everything. You and your friends at lunch, you in the gym, you at prom, you doing everything. Record it, because that's another form of making memories. So try to record everything. Even you in class, record it. My ninth tip is, don't come into high school thinking you're gonna have friends, a friend group. Don't come in high school with thinking that I'm gonna hang with the friend group that I hung with and made in middle school. You're gonna be completely hurt because you're not gonna hang with those same people. Because number one, if you go into a big high school, it's gonna be more people, so you're not gonna be around those 24/7 like you was in middle school. Second off, the part of people in the friend group gonna venture off and make other friends. So it's best to try to just do the same, make more friends, because you in high school now. Gonna be in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I mean, make new friends. You're gonna be there for a while. So don't just try to stick around thinking I'm in with the same friend group that you hung with in 9th grade, because somebody in that group you're gonna outgrow each other, really. So just try to venture off and be open to making more friends than just sticking with one group of friends. My 10th tip is, if you get into a relationship in high school, keep it like on the low. Like, don't try to make it like the whole high school business, because it will become the whole school business. So if y'all break up, they're gonna know. If y'all get into an argument, be broken up for like a day or two, the school gonna know. Don't make your relationship the school business. Don't have to bring a lot of attention to it. Don't walk around with your hands taking up space in the hallway by hugging and kissing. Don't be that couple. Don't be that person, because when y'all break up, the whole school gonna be talking about it. So just try to keep it as a normal relationship as possible. Keep it low key. Don't make it everybody business. Don't tell all your business to people, so it won't become the whole school business. This is one of the most important tips I can tell anybody. When I talk about high school with anybody, I tell anybody this that come into high school from middle school. Don't go in high school thinking that high school is gonna be like High School Musical, like you see on show like All American shows on Netflix. Don't go in there thinking that it's gonna be high school is like that. High school is completely different from that. Think opposite of that if you're gonna think about anything. High school is nothing like that. You don't see people walking by the lockers talking. You don't see people, I don't know, the stuff you see in movies. High school is nothing like that at all. Half the time, most people in the hallway don't even want to be bothered. They just walk into their next class. High school is nothing like the movies try to make it. So don't fall for that. My next tip is, you're gonna get peer pressure, whether you think you're not or try to stay away from the wrong crowd. It don't matter who you be around. And sometime in your high school life, you're gonna get peer pressure, whether it's smoking, having sex, fighting, any of that stuff. You're gonna get peer pressure to do it or talk about it or try it. Because I mean, half of that stuff I just said, them are most of the conversations that people talk about in high school all day long. So out through your high school life, you're gonna, the 4 years you're in high school, you're gonna endure that some type of way. So you gotta really be careful. It don't really matter who you hang around. And my next tip is, this is what I put. I'm not gonna say don't mess with upperclassmen. Like, do what you gotta do what you want to do. Like, I'm not gonna say don't, because you know you might find your soulmate. So don't. I know you watch TV video on YouTube and they be like, stay away from the scenes if you're a freshman. Do what you gotta do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say don't mess with them or don't. I mean, just use your brain and think wise. Like, don't fall for anything. That's all I can say. But I'm not gonna say don't mess with them, because I mean, you might find the person you gonna be with for the rest of your life. So don't, be open to it, but just, you know, use your brain. My next tip is take notes and keep up with your notes and worksheets, because they may let you use them on the test. Some teachers will let you use the notes you took in class on the test, so keep up with notes and keep them organized. They go back to what I said in the beginning, stay organized, because it's gonna help you in the long run. And my last and final tip for this video is, don't think you gotta be in a relationship just because you're friends, or you see people in high school, you see them couples that hugged up in the hallway in a relationship, you think, oh, I gotta get in one. just is even being single in high school is probably gonna be easy for you anyway. But I'm not saying don't get in a relationship, but just don't think you have to be in one. Because I know some people in high school will get in a relationship just because they think it's a trend and they friends in a relationship. Don't be that guy or girl. Just do you. If you find a relationship, you find one. If you don't, you don't. In the end of the world, like, it's not that serious. But that's all the tips I got for today. If you're watching this video, I hope when you go to school, you have a good school year and make good decisions. That's all I got for this video. Have a great day when you go to school. I'm out. See you in the next one.